I know I said I was going to let you start, but I want to start it off by saying cheers to a new year.
Okay, we'll start off like that. Cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Cheers to a new year.
It's your
2020.
boys.
It's your boys. All right, so
James.
what we have for you here today is we have a new tier list. If you guys have watched A2Z podcast for a while, we've done 2 of these. Go back and check them out. But today, this is the first of what hopefully will be many sort of collaborations that we do with other podcasts, other things. But we got something really cool for you guys today. We have the A2Z Movie Night presents the Action Hero tier list.
Yay.
Everyone we picked here, we picked for a certain reason. It's all about the era. It's all about like their volume of work, right? It's all about like what they do and their abilities. And just to break this down, this is a tier list, so this is quantifiable and qualitative.
These are facts that we're about to tell
facts.
you.
Thank
Really
you, Tim.
authority.
And remember that if you guys disagree with what we pick, then you should probably just like fight with us in the comments.
Yeah.
You're wrong. But if enough of you guys say the same thing, we might do like a part 2. We might do like a revision. If we miss somebody, we might do a part 2, add them. If you think someone shouldn't have been on here, tell us.
Yeah, tell us.
But as these things go, like I'll go ahead and explain the tier system. S is like, that's like God tier. You know what I'm saying? That's better than excellent. Which means A, a lot of you guys get like really bent out of shape when we put things in A. A is outstanding. A, like when you get an A in high school, you're like, oh, good for me. I'm great. I'm a 4.0 student. F tier obviously is the garbage can. Throw that shit away. It's not even good. It's trash.
They barely made the list to begin with.
Barely. And then everything in the middle is kind of like middling. You know, it's just it's all around the board. So A is pretty much as good as it gets. You know what I mean? Like, even B is good. Like, look at it. It's green.
It's green.
C's get degrees, my dude. You know what I'm saying? C's get degrees. So let's just go ahead and, like, dip our toe in the pond, and let's find our first one.
Kick it off with a banger.
You want to kick it off with a banger?
We're doing action hero, so that term is very specific. Action hero.
We're going to start with
As
Arnold?
our guest, Tim, and as the representative for A2Z Movie Night, I will say, you pick the first person, and we will rank them.
Well, like we said, like you said, S is God tier.
The obvious person.
Right, the obvious person that nobody, I don't think, will disagree with us.
3,
Go ahead and say it.
2, 1.
Arnold
The Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Put that mofo in S tier.
That's it.
Can't, no, there's no argument there.
And I know we do some shuffling, but I really don't see him losing his top spot.
Yeah.
He is like the definitive quintessential
The
action
most
hero.
one-liners.
That dude he was in Predator, Commando. I mean, what else?
Terminator 2.
Terminator, bro.
I mean, True Lies.
The Running Man, for crying out loud.
I mean, his whole career has been action movies.
Yeah,
Except for Twins.
And Junior.
And Junior.
And Kindergarten
But
Cop,
he is the action hero.
and all that.
And being governor of California.
Even now, like...
that was an action movie.
like,
so there's no
yeah.
argument there. That was an easy one.
You know, let's pick somebody from the same era. Go ahead and get Chuck Norris, man. Me, I'm going to probably make a lot of people mad with this. I'm going to put Chuck Norris in B. Maybe even
I'd put him in a C. I'd put him in a C. I think Chuck Norris is overrated. Chuck Norris got bit by a rattlesnake, and 2 days later, the rattlesnake died.
Walker, Texas Ranger. He
Wasn't that great?
trained with
My
Bruce
grandma
Lee.
loved that show.
The Octagon.
My grandma loved the Walker.
He was well respected in martial arts circles by Bruce Lee. I think he at least deserves B.
Okay.
I really do.
I will contend with you that I think he probably deserves a C.
He's done nothing but action movies.
For his career, but his real life skills, I think, puts him in B.
Yeah, no,
I really
his real
do.
life
Okay.
skills
All right.
bumps him up.
And he's
Yeah.
a Texas dude. You know,
He's a
I
Texas
always gotta
boy.
stand up for the Texas guys. Like,
Look, we're gonna take this right here. We just put Walker Texas Ranger in his place. Go ahead. Look, go
We
ahead.
just put his
place.
Go ahead and grab Chuck Norris's co-star,
Bruce Lee, right?
Bruce Lee.
Where are we going?
So I'm gonna put him in A tier. No, you better not put him in S. So many people are gonna get so. I
don't.
cannot, in good conscience, put him in S.
If
Why?
Chuck Norris
And
is a B,
look,
Bruce Lee's a B.
I'm a Bruce Lee
No.
fanatic, but Bruce Lee only released 5 movies, and he was in Green Hornet, right? His skills as a fighter are undeniable.
But his films, body of work, I'm putting him at a B.
And this goes back to when I was explaining the A tier. Like, don't get me wrong, Bruce Lee is a legend. Like, he is absolutely legendary. And that's why he's at the top of A. He's not S because his body of work is shallow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Arnold Schwarzenegger's been everything from a cop to Conan the Barbarian, right?
Sure. So we're settled there. Can we just go to the bottom of the barrel?
I'm
Just
gonna
to
go right
start
to the
it?
bottom of the barrel.
Oh, no contest.
Obvious
yeah.
no contest F. Steven fucking Seagal.
Put that dude
I don't know.
in the bottom. Put him
He
in
is
the trash.
prolific, guys. I think he deserves
Look,
D.
man. No,
him as a person he's a garbage human being.
Yeah, but how much fun have you had making fun of him over the years?
I've had a lot of fun. I love Fire Down Below. Like I love
Under Siege.
Like I love Under Siege. Like,
but he also played an Eskimo in Fire Down Below, or Inuit. Is that the Eskimos are the proper nomenclature?
And we all know Steven Seagal respects culture.
I do. Like I love the movies. I really do.
Yeah,
but
we're
that's
always
not what we're
politically
talking
correct
about.
on A2Z.
I'm talking about him though. I'm just talking about him as a star.
I'll put him in it. You're right.
First of all, he's a black belt in Aikido, and he's a real ass black belt because he was the first American who ever taught Aikido in Japan. But Aikido's BS, guys. I hate to tell you that. It's BS. I don't,
He might as well be a black belt in Tai Chi.
Yeah,
okay, well then I'm gonna jump for Zach hasn't really picked one yet. You want to chime in here?
I want to. Yeah, I want to grab Mr. Harrison Ford, and I'll agree to put him in A, but I'm gonna put him above Bruce Lee.
What? You better not. You. No,
Shit just got hot in here.
No, sir.
I'm just saying. Now, because we're debating ability, Harrison Ford has no ability. He used to be a carpenter. He didn't do anything. But
obviously never did his own stunts.
The roles that this man has played. He's been Jack Ryan.
He was
the
Everyman
best Jack
hero.
Ryan.
Yeah.
He was Han Solo.
He was Indiana Jones.
He was Indiana
Han Solo.
Jones. He was Deckard. Like
Deckard.
I think he deserves to be an S.
As far as body of work,
I think he deserves to be an S.
But when we talk about guys doing their own stunts and really getting out there, like he doesn't know any martial arts. He's done it.
How many people has he punched in face on screen? Because Arnold Schwarzenegger punched a horse.
Ryan Gosling in the face.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He punched a bunch of Nazis in the face.
I guess y'all are right.
Oh yeah, he punched Ryan Gosling for real.
Yeah, y'all actually. You know what? Okay, y'all are right.
Let's pick it. Can we pick a new guy?
Well, I was gonna pick a new guy, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick this guy because y'all know it's my guy. Kurt Russell, Snake Plissken, Jack McCready, Jack Burton.
Dude, don't be putting him in the tier before we decide.
I'm putting him in a B.
In a B?
I know he's comedic. I want to put him higher, but he was Snake Plissken, Jack Burton.
No, I don't. No.
Not above Chuck?
No, not to me. Not
Tango and Cash.
Not to me.
Tango and Cash.
I don't know, man, because in my eyes, honestly, Kurt Russell's kind of a C.
You think it's a C?
As far as it goes with action hero, the movies that he's been in where he's played an action hero are iconic. He has Soldier. You know, he's Snake Plissken.
He played the guy that created Snake. Like Solid Snake, like that's who. Like
but
they
that's
based
it,
it on
dog.
Kurt
But that's
Russell.
it, dog. That's it, my dude.
But Big Trouble in Little China, he was a buffoon.
Yeah, he's a buffoon. And
he's more comedic. I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy too.
I want to slide it to a C. That's just my personal.
I'll agree.
You'll agree?
Okay.
I'm gonna remember when we place him. It's not because we don't like the actor.
That's sad.
It's just
sad.
This is
based on the criteria.
Heroes.
Based on the criteria.
This is the list, and that's where he belongs. So new guy.
So Zach, I like what you said about finding somebody who's new. There's nobody newer and nobody that's more like in line with the 2010s than Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, right? And to me, like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has everything that you need for an action hero.
Oh, he's so
good. The dude's
good.
buff. I'm talking like the buffest dude ever. The dude's good at comedy. He's good at comedy.
Do you see? That's the thing. The best ones, they're funny.
And this isn't.
They have to be willing to laugh at themselves and parody.
He's at the top of the list, man. Like, and that's his.
He's not above Harrison Ford. I think
he is above Harrison Ford. To me,
but
he's
if you
so
look,
powerful.
Even in the last 15 years, his body of work,
dude.
The Walking Tall, one of the first action movies he did.
A really good movie.
There was a scene where he's walking into a nightclub to go beat some dudes up. And if you remember, Arnold Schwarzenegger is walking out as a cameo.
What?
He is
really?
Walking Tall.
I didn't know that.
He really is,
Arnold Schwarzenegger is walking out.
It was supposed to be like a passing of the torch moment. Yeah.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger looks at The Rock as he's walking out, and Dwayne is walking in, and he goes, he says something like, "Good luck," or like, "Yeah, have fun with them." And it was a complete like wink at the camera, like passing of the torch. I mean, he had Arnold Schwarzenegger's.
Okay. Here's an argument. I would say,
like blessing.
I would say that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the Arnold Schwarzenegger of our day.
I would say that too.
Throw him in S.
I don't think he belongs in S.
I don't know, dude. I think he's
earned his right because even moms love him. Like he's charming, and moms are like,
dude,
"Oh, he's so cute and sweet."
Schwarzenegger, like he started as a wrestler.
You're starting to convince me now.
He's known as the action hero star, but it hasn't.
He is pretty much the quintessential action star.
He's the go-to guy now.
He hasn't become a joke like Seagal. Like I put him in S.
Because
you know what? I'm not gonna fight you. You know what?
Funny.
Dwayne Johnson's not doing anything else. He's not doing like dramatic pieces.
No.
He's in a couple comedies.
No.
Yeah.
Like that's
because he's good at it.
yeah.
I mean, if you watch him host Saturday Night Live, he's great. You know what's funny? I'm taller than him.
No, you're not.
Yep.
No way.
No,
I'm
Dwayne's
taller
like,
than Arnold Schwarzenegger too.
You're taller than Arnold, but you're not taller than The Rock.
Yeah,
The Rock's like 6'3".
Look him up. Okay, is it my pick? I'm gonna go with Keanu.
Ooh.
Oh, he's
And,
kind of like a jack of all
he's
trades
come up.
type
He's
of guy.
come up the last few years.
I
mean, he already has it from Neo.
I was thinking B, but Keanu almost needs to be an A just because he does all his shit for real. He learns all this shit. He works really.
He's Neo.
He's John Wick, man.
John Wick. Just watch John Wick.
Screw Neo. Like he's John Wick.
Watch John
man.
Wick. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and he trains.
He works very closely with his stuntman.
He does all his own stuntman.
Yeah.
John Wick. The whole reason why that movie was even greenlit was to give the stuntman like work.
Yeah.
I don't want to put him in front of Bruce Lee though.
Keanu. That's fine. Keanu.
Honestly, I still want Bruce Lee to be in front of A, but. You know, he's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab my pick for D, right? Let's round up this list before
we ain't got
start.
a D yet. Yeah.
I think I got a D. And this is, y'all can argue with me if you want to. I'm gonna put Liam Neeson's in D. Just because the body of work, it doesn't sustain it to me.
It's
like
not great.
He was great in Taken, Dark Fan.
Fucking Rob Roy though.
Rob Roy.
Qui-Gon Jinn and
Qui-Gon
Menace.
Jinn. That's what I'm saying. As far as this list goes, he might be the best actor in this list. But as far as like action hero goes, But I'm just gonna put him in D just because
he holds down the D.
You know, like he fought some wolves, I guess, and
he did fight some wolves.
But you know, it's a lot of times. Sometimes he's so old now, I just don't believe it, and that's why I put him in D. He's so old, like I just don't believe it. Like Liam Neeson's, I could kick your ass, and I'm calling you out.
And I'm gonna try to make a guess. I'm gonna try to make a guess for F that Tim would pick.
I see two right off the bat.
Okay, if I could pick an F for
dang.
action hero, like if we're doing action heroes, this guy.
Is Mel Gibson F? Yep, there you go.
That's your
okay.
F?
That's an F.
Hey, that makes sense, man. That really does. It makes sense.
I don't know, man. Like the Gringo,
Braveheart, the Road Warrior,
Patriot.
dude. He's
Patriot.
Mad Max. No, he's not.
Bump
Mad
him
Max.
up to C.
He's
As soon as you said Mad Max, and I was like, wait a minute, Braveheart, Mad Max, he's a C.
He's Mad Max.
He's fucking Mad Max. And honestly, I think he should be ahead of Kurt Russell, is because he did a lot of his own stunts in those movies.
I think Mad Max is a bigger character than Snake Plissken.
The Patriot, Braveheart. I mean, I hate the guy's a piece of shit human being, but
yeah.
Let's go ahead and switch over now. Let's go ahead and grab Bruce Willis, right? Bruce Willis is another guy who has had many roles.
What are the action roles though?
Die Hard. That's it.
Die Hard. So let's put him in D. D for Die Hard. That's all we got to talk about. Just D for Die Hard.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay, whose pick is it?
Put your cursor, Zach, over Vin Diesel. Let's figure out where
Look
he's
at that
placed.
goofy looking son of a bitch. I'm gonna put him next to us.
I got some love for Vin Diesel because of the way that he decides to pick roles.
He listens to his fans.
He listens to his fans.
Yeah.
And
Pitch Black,
he's Pitch Black.
The Riddick movies.
And the Riddick movies, and he has been the staple in Fast and Furious the whole time. He drives that whole sort of thing.
Yeah.
And he fights The Rock in those things. You know what I'm talking about? They go head to head.
I would guess that you want him in B, but
I kind of do. I would like to have him in B.
I think he kind of, even though he's stupid looking.
Yo, and we can't forget those Street Shark commercials in the 90s.
Head Shark!
I think it's my pick again, and I'm gonna go ahead and kind of fill in a little bit of the bottom of this. And
you love bottoms.
There's no one else that's left that is an F, Zach.
You think Seagal is just the
Seagal's alone in his world.
He's but he's owning it.
He's prolific in shit. He makes so many shitty horror
F stands for fire down below. You know what I'm telling you? I want
the competition's stiff right now.
It's real stiff, and I kind of want to put the Dolph Lundgrens down there.
Yeah.
I kind of want to put the Dolph Lundgrens. I want to put him in the D. Because
what's his bit?
I mean, he's Ivan Drago.
He got well known as being Ivan Drago.
He's Ivan Drago.
And what else?
And he's He-Man. And he was in Dark Angel. That was a Christmas episode we just did. He was also in Showdown in Little Tokyo.
Yeah.
And he did a lot of cool stuff. But the thing is really he's a mediocre actor, and he's just really big and really buff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He played a better bad guy than a good guy too. Because to me, his best role is Ivan Drago.
Yeah.
But he's just kind of a one-trick pony to me, and I'm just gonna put him in D. That's my pick right there.
You're right. I think so. I think he's above Liam Neeson, but below Bruce Willis. My pick.
You want to take one off the board?
Man, I want to talk about this guy right here. I want to talk about Mr.
Wesley
Snipes.
Be careful where you put it. All right.
No, Wesley Snipes is great, man.
Let's not.
Yeah.
Careful.
he hasn't been able to put as much out as lately because he was in prison for a long time.
He's in prison for tax evasion. That's true.
But
That's
he
true.
hasn't. He's never really been like. I mean, Blade obviously. He was
Demolition Man.
He
bro.
was in Demolition Man.
Passenger
Obviously,
57.
that's what this.
And he's legit too. He
Money
knows a lot of
Train,
different
like,
martial arts.
like Money Train.
I think he's a solid C guy.
Yeah,
I would say that. Yeah, that's a good
he's one of those guys that legit trained in a lot of different martial arts.
And he's one of the dudes on this list
He
that
kinda
will
owns
actually
C.
like probably kick your ass.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
he'll kick your ass.
He's like a black belt.
Now,
and
here's
shit,
something.
I listened to the commentary on Blade 2, and he bitched about how the fact that the company wouldn't let him do more action
Because of
the insurance.
Yeah, because of the
and he's like,
insurance.
dude, I know how to legit do all this shit for real.
Yeah.
Man, dude, we're getting down to the wire.
And
It's
we
starting to
are.
get like it's starting. Ooh,
I'm going to have this is really tough. We're down to 5 guys.
Don't put that cursor
This
on
is
nobody.
like fucking American Idol right now. I'm good.
oh.
2020. Welcome back to A2Z.
this is
You
good
guys.
B-roll.
Y'all know what we do. The 2 guys that are obviously the most similar. I'm going to put Jackie Chan in A,
I totally
wow.
agree.
That's
I
my
totally agree.
Wow.
and I'm putting him in A over Jet Li because
I want to put him in A on the
Wait,
top
you're
of
picking
A.
2 at a time.
mainly because obviously everybody. No. I'm saying no. I'm not
No,
saying
no.
Jet Li deserves
Over
A.
who? Over Bruce Lee?
No,
I want to
no.
put Jackie
J-
Chan in A over everyone.
I think so.
Yeah, Sibley, body of work, does his own
I think
stunts.
so.
Everybody, even the common person that's probably never even seen a Jackie Chan movie,
Look, I'll do a
knows that he
restructure
does
here.
all his own stunts.
Restructure that, yeah.
And he does comedy. A lot of his
Oh, yeah.
action movies, he throws Drunken Master.
Dude, and he's done
That's
like
a comedy action movie.
he's done like 2 movies a year since he was
Yeah.
born. When he was like 2 years old, he was doing movies.
and he's legit.
Yeah.
He deserves A. And a lot of people will probably bitch that we
that
didn't
we
put
didn't
him
put
in
him
S.
And
Yeah.
honestly, I really do think that he
But there's a
deserve-
reason why we
there's
didn't
a reason.
put him in S.
I think that he does deserve to be in S if
Because
the
he could
body
have
of
died
his-
a million times in
Well,
his
like
movies.
the body of his work maybe should have been like a little more diverse, right? He shines in traditional kung fu martial artist choreography, and he is the best in the entire world at that. He's the best stuntman of all time.
He's the
So
top.
he's an S.
He's the top of the A list, but there's one person
But he's-
more deserving of the S
Yeah.
tier.
I even want to like just have him like have half of his hair like going up an S. Have his hair like kind of just.
I
Like,
love how Bruce
have his
Lee's
hair,
hair
like,
is
kinda-
cut off.
Yeah, there you go. I like that. Like have his hair kind
Like
of
he's standing in front
like
of Schwarzenegger.
like he's like
he's
in
kinda
there.
and Schwarzenegger's like holding him.
It's like, I'm
yeah,
coming for you.
Like a
he's
prom
like
pose.
he's like in there, but he's really not. Dude. I want to go ahead and pick. I want to pick Van Damme. This is really really hard for me. First of all, I love Van Damme.
Mm.
And he's
like-
got a great body of work too.
Dude, I love
just
Van
got a great
Damme.
body.
I love Bloodsport. I love everything about
Kickboxer,
him.
man. Kickboxer.
Hard Target, Kickboxer,
Street
Lionheart,
Fighter.
Time Cop, Street Fighter. His movies aren't that great, but he's great
He can
in them.
definitely
Oh, he's a
kick
horrible
your ass.
actor,
He
but
can
his
definitely kick
action
your ass,
is-
though.
But he's great
speaks
in
for
them.
itself.
And the splits he does, ain't nobody does splits better than him.
Yeah.
I mean, just a few years ago, did that commercial with Volvo or whatever with the
Yeah, the diesels. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where are you thinking him?
Look, what I want to do is I want to put Van Damme at the very top of B.
Okay, he's the
That's-
only one that can beat out Norris.
His
He-
movies
he-
aren't
he plays the
amazing,
same
but he's
character in
great
every
in
movie.
them. There's no really diversity in him.
He never tries
Um,
to change his accent.
He never tries to change his accent.
Oh man.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with Jet Li. Jet Li kind of stands.
great.
I would put him a solid B above Vin Diesel
Yeah, I would agree with that
The-
totally.
because he knows what he's doing.
The
He's
the
been in a
first
lot of
movie I
amazing
ever saw him
movies.
in was actually Lethal Weapon 4. That was the first
Oh,
American
he was
movie.
That was
amazing.
that was his big.
And I
he was
remember watching him in that movie
amazing
going,
Yeah.
who the fuck is this guy?
exactly.
no.
Yeah.
Well, did a couple of roles before that.
No,
even,
no.
right?
Not as far as American movies.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you something. So my introduction to Jet
'Cause then
Li
he
was
did-
when I was a kid, and it was all the early
The
90s
One,
kung
man.
fu movies
The
he did.
fucking One.
Not even the one, which is fantastic, and he did the one with Jason Statham.
Yeah.
He owned the 90s, man.
Mm.
And like all of his kung fu movies, The Twins, Shaolin Monks,
Mm.
as far as like wire kung fu
Heroes?
goes,
Yeah, that's when
Hero,
that's
right?
when
Like,
Wire
Hero,
Fu
he's
started
my
up.
favorite
Yeah.
wire
All
kung
the-
fu actors
yeah,
in the
they-
world.
they-
But
they
at the end of the
kung fu.
day, that's all on wires. And
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
as good as Jackie Chan because Jackie Chan don't use wires because he's not a fucking
Yeah.
pussy.
A lot of that stuff was
So,
wires.
But we just talked about The One being an incredible action movie / sci-fi. So let's
Underrated.
do underrated. So let's grab
Well,
Jason
hold
Statham.
on. So I don't want to do the Staths.
Just
yet.
grab the Statham though, man.
I don't want to do the Staths because obviously everybody knows. Okay, no, let's do Jason Statham
Let's do
first.
Statham.
We're gonna
Let's do
Statham first
Statham.
because
Yeah.
y'all all already fucking know
They
who
were
our
the one.
third S tier
Come-
choice is
come
gonna be.
on.
It is
Yeah,
obviously
come on.
Stallone. So
That's
go
kinda
ahead and
weird.
put Stallone in the S tier because everybody watching this.
Yeah.
Why?
Anybody knows that
Process
that's him.
of elimination. They all know.
Why? What else?
Rocky, Rambo,
What else?
Copland,
Rocky,
Oh.
Rambo. Is that enough?
Demolition
Yeah, what-
Man,
Demolition
Demolition
Man.
Yes. Okay. Demolition Man got me.
Judge
I'm sorry.
Dredd.
I'm sorry.
Judge Dredd.
Judge Dredd.
Cliffhanger.
Cliff. Yeah,
Cliff fucking
exactly.
hanger.
This isn't fighter hero list. It's action hero
okay,
list.
Look, okay, I'll put him above. Okay, I'm sorry.
There
I'm
is
sorry.
nobody-
I was
Yeah.
so wrong. I was so wrong.
He is the
And the thing-
second to
look,
Schwarzenegger.
And look, half of that
Look.
I was picking, but half of that was me
Look.
going like, what else was he in?
And
But
the thing
it's
about
been Cliffhanger?
Stallone too.
Cliffhanger, man.
Cobra, like
Cobra.
Go
Okay,
back
yes.
and watch our episode about
Callbacks.
Cobra.
He's an S tier.
Yeah.
So the thing
He's
about
an S tier.
Stallone too, though, the thing about him is like not only did he star in those roles,
Yeah.
he most likely wrote them too. You know what I mean?
Well, he wrote Rocky.
He wrote
He won an
Rocky.
Oscar.
He won an Oscar. He's the only guy on the list who did a porno that went mainstream. So S
Before he
tier
got
for that
big,
too.
yeah.
So we're down to Jason Statham. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop him on the top of B, honestly.
I don't know
He's
if I
the top
agree
of
with
the
that.
pyramid.
Honestly, I kind of want him in A.
I
I love Jason Statham.
I think you're being too generous.
No, first of all, Jason Statham can actually kick all of our asses.
Well, to be honest, if we're talking about action heroes, Jason Statham honestly deserves to be an A more than Harrison Ford
yeah,
does.
he's kind of an
Why?
A.
Why?
Actually, switch those places.
'Cause of
Put
action.
it- because of action.
Crank,
Switch them dudes.
Transporter,
Harrison Ford.
Snatch.
Have you ever seen Transporter, dog? Like, he did all those stunts. He did
Watch
all of that.
Crank.
Well, I want to fight for Statham is because he was in those Guy Ritchie films that were like.
Yeah.
He was in
formative.
all those Guy Ritchie
That's what
films.
I'm saying, yeah.
So he's definitely
Snatch.
an A.
I say put Harrison Ford, like put him down in B because he's really not that big of an action guy.
It hurts my heart, but yeah.
Put him in the last
Statham
and put
we're
Statham
talking
in his
about.
place.
No,
Put
he's
him
not
in
the
his-
last.
No.
We're talking about action.
All right, I'll give you that, but put Statham above. Put him above there.
Keanu.
Because like all of his, like I could tell you like 5.
Jason Statham above Keanu. No.
To me, yes. Jason Statham can kick Keanu Reeves' ass, dude.
Well, if we're talking about that, then Jet Li can kick Harrison Ford's ass.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Well, yeah, okay.
But see,
Y'all
we
got
could
me
be
on
we
that.
could be here all night long on
Look,
that.
y'all got me on that.
We've settled our.
but honestly,
dead.
like, but really though,
There's benchmark.
I'll take benchmark.
he was the lead guy. He was the whole reason why the Expendables happened. Just for the movie Transporter alone. Like, go watch Do you remember Transporter?
Let's cheers.
Let's
Cheers
cheers.
to the list. We finished the list. So
A to
Are
Z,
we-
trying something new.
are we
New
happy
Year.
with the list?
I say we let our viewers tell us
No,
where
well-
we fucked up.
As I close this off, one thing that's like really stands out for me is like a lot of things are exactly like I thought they would be. I knew we would all agree that Steven Seagal is an F.
Mm.
I knew we'd all agree on that. And I knew that we would all agree that Arnold Schwarzenegger is an S tier, right? So it's like, but there is some minutia in there that really like stands out to me is I thought that I would put Jackie Chan in S and not The Rock. I thought that The Rock would be like in the head
Once
of
we
A.
started doing this, I started changing
And-
my mind on some
Yeah,
of
that's
them.
what's
Yeah.
really fun about these tier
Yeah.
lists is as we discuss them with each other, we kind of like change our minds and we
I'm like,
make like
okay, yeah, you're
concessions
right.
towards each
Yeah.
other and we just kind of like talk it out. But you know what? At the end of the day, we are the authority and what
True.
we
Yeah.
say goes.
True.
So like this is how it is.
Tell
Everything
us who
always
we
is in
left
life.
off.
Yeah.
Tell us how wrong we are because we're not. So, but we'll listen.
We'll listen to you guys. And then if you tell us who we missed off, well, we might do like a part 2 of this. We might do like action hero tier list, number 2.
Yeah.
We're kind
You know
of
who we
experts.
did leave off?
Who's that?
Danny DeVito. Why the fuck isn't Danny DeVito on this
The
fucking
trash
list?
man.
Trash
He's the
man.
trash man.
He was a
You
trash
know?
man.
For A to Z Podcast and A to Z Movie Night, this has been all of us guys here. Thanks for watching another tier list video. This has been an interesting one. We're the
Cheers.
authority. We'll see you guys on the next one, all right?
No, these idiot kids.
All you history buffs listening, you know what I'm talking about? You got that reference.
I mean, he just laid down on a slab and just died there.
That's a great one, Tim. I got nothing. That's a great one. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
He's like, my name's Zach Bowman, and I just really like you too. It had nothing to do with my.
He drank every